Alright, we're going to do a test here of some new features I've put in here. I've moved from a 8-bit Arduino UNO R3 to a ESP32-S3 44-pin board with a breakout development board on it. Whatever you call that, breakout board for the development board. And I'm putting most of the buttons on the screen. This is a touch screen, a 4-inch touch screen with a micro SD card reader on the bottom. I've got a text file of all the coffee origins that I use, and I'm using this rotary encoder to select the one I want. Let's see, I've got actually Nicaraguan is what I've got in there today. I'm not going to roast anything on this test. There we go. Now I press it, I just select it. And I'll actually save that to the non-volatile memory, so next time it comes up it'll default to that one. I'm using an old case because I'm not sure how I'm going to redesign this case. I had this bit, I thought I was going to use 2 buttons, but now I've just got the encoder on there. I've also changed the thermocoupler for this. It's 100 millimeters long, about 3 millimeters, and I'm thinking I'm going to catch just the edge of the beans there. It's not solid on there. This is an 8-inch solid stainless steel plate, and it's about 12 inches long. And I've drilled holes here and one over here to actually park this when it's done. Yeah, you can see how much it bends, and I'm not sure how that's going to be a problem or not. I've actually, initially I was going to have this plate parallel with the top of the flower system, but then I had these things too tall and I wasn't going to be able to get this close enough. Then I realized I could just rotate these things. So I've got this at like a 3.4 degree angle from parallel, and that actually probably will work out better because it gets me further into it from the top and closer to it at the bottom. And the beans kind of hit the edge, so this is pretty close to the edge of this, just above the edge of this seam. And I've got 4 ounces of beans I'm trying. I usually use 4, 6, or 8. 8 is about the maximum. This is where I used to have the coupler before. I've left that on there for now because I never know where I'll go back to it or not, or I might put a second one on there. I've also got a real-time clock in here and an ambient sensor, so I get the current temperature and humidity, as you can read over here. And this is the temperature of the sensor. And so I got 3 buttons. I got turning the motor on, I got the RPMs, and then I got the timer. So we'll run it at, maybe I'll try it at 60 to begin with, and see what this will do. It probably will change. One thing I've noticed with this thermocoupler, it seems like it changes fairly quickly, more so than the other one did. 60 is going to be too slow. I reckon 120, that's usually what I run at. Maybe I'll take this off the thing and show it. Let me show you the timer. So I just run. And it beeps every minute just like I did before. In 10 minutes it'll beep. And I can reset it back. With this ESP32 I don't get any lag with the motor. It's able to continue the motor. I had a little bit of lag each time when it hit every second when they updated. I think you can see it there. You see the probe is just right at the touch of it. If I put 6 or 8 ounces in there, it'll be more into the beans. But that still should be closer to bean temperature than what I had before.